Hello and welcome to
You
the Swing for Contact podcast. Today I have Noah and Aiden with me. It is still kind of opening week. Opening weekend is come and gone, but our first couple of series are still happening. We've got some fun baseball news that has come out of the last few days, especially some things today, especially considering the Oakland Athletics are done in Oakland after the year. Real quick, some special snaps to a few guys. Ronnel Blanco and Yainer Diaz on their no hitter on his eighth start. Pretty awesome stuff. Got to see that one live. Wyatt Langford made his major league debut, which I know these two guys were really excited for, and got his first hit on his record. Mike Trout is doing Mike Trout stuff because when he's on the field, he's still one of the best in ever. But the 473-foot home run in Miami, if you haven't seen that clip, you need to go watch that because it is something special. And then another home run performance. Your favorite, Bryce Harper, was on a 0 for 11 and then had a 3 home run game, getting his breakout happening. And then our guy, the rookie in San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee, his first Major League Baseball home run, and his family was there to celebrate, which is pretty cool. Some really great reactions out of all of his family in attendance. But boys, so far it's been a wild week of baseball. Anything that's just jumping out that you want to get off your chest or talk about real quick?
uh, I love the animosity this year. Like it's already started off hot. That's what I wanted to talk about. I love the ejections. I love all the arguments and stuff. Uh, Jeff McNeil screaming at Reese Hoskins while he was on the ground,
That was
and
weird.
then that was hilarious. And then Reese basically making fun of him for the next 2 days, and then absolutely killing his team the second day, then getting thrown at. That it was not an accident. That was obviously intentional. That was pretty funny. Caballero and who was the pitcher? It was a Brewers pitcher, or was it? I don't remember who the pitcher was. Oh, it was Blue Jays. Cabrera. Cabrera got kicked out because he shoved Caballero in the face, just like two-handed. That was pretty funny. I've loved it. What's his name? Joe Musgrove's talking crap about Josh Hader already. Like I love the energy. It's kind of like the NBA. NBA this season had a lot of fights and stuff, just a lot of arguments, and I love that type of those rivalries. So I'm hoping it sticks in baseball all year. Hope we can get some more just fun moments like that.
Noah?
I wanted to bring up Mr. Evan Carter. 15 at bats, 0 hits, and 2 strikeouts.
The expectations were high, man, but like
He has
I
five.
kind
He
of
has 5 runs, 6 walks, and 1 RBI.
yeah, he's like second on the team in runs. Like he gets on
Yeah,
base.
he's on base, but I need him to start being the people that knock the people on base in,
Well, that's
just for
that's what the
team wise.
problem with him has been. He doesn't have like he has a really good eye. He's never had elite ball to bat skill or bat to ball skills, and that's what people
Well,
didn't
he needs to learn it.
understand.
He needs to learn it.
People
So
saw him last year and thought that that was like I think he'd be good, but like I think White Langford's going to be better. I've said that.
What's his on base percentage
yeah,
right
that
now?
was
It's like 318 or something.
Considering you have no hits and you have a 300 on
He
base, I
has a
think you
really
take
good
that.
eye. It's gonna keep him
His
in
batted
the
luck will
league because his
improve. He'll be
yes,
fine.
that's it. He's gonna get more power. He's only 21. He's gonna grow into his body. He's like 6'4". It's the only reason it's his bat to ball skills just aren't as good as people thought they were gonna be. All he has to do is improve on that, and he'll be good. Like
Real quick, I also wanted to give a quick special nod to my Detroit Tigers for starting the season 5-0. I took them in the fourth round of a team draft, just praying for a 500 record, and so far they have not disappointed me. So shout out to my Tigers as well.
fraudulent. Hold up, let me see who they played.
No, don't do that.
They played the White Sox and the Mets. That's the most.
Don't look.
That's
Don't
almost as
look at
fraudulent
the-
as the Rays last year. That's crazy.
Go Tigers.
And it's like it's not even like their hitters are going crazy. Like most of their batters don't have good stats. Like Carpenter is their only good. No, Carpenter and Canna.
Shh.
Those
Shh.
are their only good hitters.
Stop. Stop taking this away from me. Let me have this.
I'm sorry, but what's that schedule? It might be over.
Listen, I'll take a 5-0 start against bad teams and a less than 500 start against mediocre or good teams right now for them. Speaking of bad teams, though, let's talk about the Athletics for a second. The Athletics it was announced on ESPN earlier today that the Athletics will play in West Sacramento for the 2025, 26, and 27 seasons, potentially the 28 season, depending on the progress in Vegas. This will be the final season in Oakland. The stadium that they're going to be in for the next 3 is like a 10,000 seater, up to 14, I think, depending on the outfield grass situation. So if you haven't been to the Coliseum yet and it's on your wish list, you need to make sure to do that ASAP.
Terrible wish list.
And then another weird thing going on with them is like they sent down Asturi Ruiz.
I did have a comment on this. I do have. So
Go ahead.
I don't want to agree with Oakland, but I think people think they sent him down for reasons other than like them actually seeing. So like he had a good, like I get the hitting, like he had good stats. He only had 7 at bats. He was 3 for 7, had a worse on base percentage than average. But he's been a terrible outfielder this year. Like one of the worst in the league. I remember I saw one the other day. It had a 99% chance of being caught. And like this isn't Nick Castellanos out there. This isn't some like one
This guy can
speed
go.
in MLB The Show. This is a 99 and he just I wouldn't have sent him down, but like if the Athletics tried to tell me why they sent him down, I can understand the reasons they sent him down, if you know what I mean.
My thing is this guy played 132 games last year.
Yeah.
Hit 254 for the Athletics. That's a good average. You take that. He stole an American League high of 67 bases. He had an over 300 on base percentage. Is he an OPS guy? No, he's not a slugging guy. I get it. So far this season, he had 8 at-bats before he got sent down, and I get it. 8 at-bats, small sample, is what it is. Hit a double and a triple. 429, 375, 857 with like a 1200 OPS in the first 3 games. Again, that's not going to last, but still. It's not like the guy was coming up and being like inadequate with the bat. And then in spring, like 236, 295, 400, 690. That's probably what you can expect from him from a batting profile. But this dude led the league in steals last year. He hit over 250. You're the Athletics. This is one of your best offensive weapons that you have in your organization. And you've got him down? Only reason I know he's down is because the Aviators are playing in Sugarland, and I just kept score for him the other day, and I was like, why is Asturi Ruiz here? This makes no sense. That's stupid. It's the dumbest thing I think that they've got going today. And then the news broke that we're going to play in this stadium for the next 3 years. And I'm just so out right now on anything for the Athletics.
I don't know how the owners, like, something's got to happen. Like, they got to kick this guy out, like the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, he's what's wrong with the MLB.
But, like,
it's just awful.
He said today he can't wait to see Aaron Judge hit homers in the stadium. He is playing against your team. What do you mean you can't wait to see Aaron Judge hit home runs in it?
It's sad that like John Fisher brings in 60-ish million on media contracts alone. Before another dime comes into the organization, he's made 60 million on media contracts. And that is more money than he spends on the entire roster payroll. And so
I saw
you can't tell me that you lack the financial means to do what you want. You choose not to, and this is simply to line your pockets for no reason because you've got plenty of money. You own like 6 other sport franchises across the world. Like, it's just so bad. It's such a bad look, and it's a shame that a guy like this is in charge of a Major League Baseball organization.
I got to see the Balfour Rage videos again because of the news today. That's always an enjoyable time seeing all the Oakland fans going crazy.
The headbanging in Oakland.
I feel for them. I wouldn't want to go to the games either. The stadium sucks. The team sucks. Everything about it sucks. And now they're leaving. They're not even supposed to. A picture came out the other day. The workers there aren't even supposed to like anything. Oakland isn't supposed to be like talked about or hung up. Like
yeah, the Rooted in Oakland merch is like all taken down and whatnot, just off the shelf.
They're not gonna have. They're not gonna have a name other than the Athletics. Like they're not gonna have anything for the next 3 years. They're gonna go to Vegas. It's gonna be a crap show. It's not gonna be good. I don't know. I hate this owner. I feel really bad for the fans.
No,
it's sucky.
There was an episode one time where it was just me and you, and we talked about new names for the Athletics. I still think all new color scheme, new logo, new name. If you're gonna go to Vegas and do this, you need to just full sale everything that you're carrying right now because you have no good image with anybody.
You got to go like black, red, and white. Make it look like the
dealers.
Yeah, get a poker vibe going.
The Vegas dealers and have like a spade logo.
Yeah, the Vegas.
What's that thing where they spin and try to hit the you try to hit like black, red, or whatever?
Roulette.
Just throw like a black, red, white uni, maybe a green and red, just something like that. Maybe I don't know. Just make it look gambling related. The league will love that.
The league.
Promote all that gambling. Oh my goodness.
Where's eBay?
Shohei to the Las Vegas Aces or Diamonds or whatever they're going to change to.
Oh, Aces.
I kind of like that.
Oh, that's already a name. That's already a name for the WNBA
team. I was about to say, I think that's the WNBA
team.
team. Yeah, we know the culture. We pay attention. we were at deer camp the other day and we were playing washers, and one of them threw a washer. And it was Hayden. She threw it, and I said something like, "She's Caitlin Clark," and they were like, "Who's that?" I was like, "No way!" I was like, "What?" It's like y'all gotta get with the culture, man.
Help yourselves out a little bit. And then,
sorry.
What's up, Noah?
No, I'm not. I was laughing. I was fat. I needed to breathe for a minute.
I get that. And go ahead.
I wanted. This just kind of came through this morning. I was listening to the ticket in Dallas, and they were talking about this is kind of NFL MLB related, but the vote to, I guess the Royals wanted to get out of Kauffman Stadium, and that vote got denied because I guess residents of Kansas City are tired of like millionaire owners.
You mean the Chiefs?
Chiefs and
I didn't know the Royals too. I knew the Chiefs were.
The Chiefs, and I'm pretty sure they wanted to get out of Kauffman. I might be wrong, and I might sound stupid right now, but that's what they were talking about on the ticket this morning. And I don't know. I just wanted to bring that up. I think it's funny, and I think shove it up the owner's tailpipe. So
like
I don't want to
new stadium in KC or like relocate somewhere else.
Maybe relocation.
They're gonna move the Chiefs too. Like they're
Chiefs. They've still got 7 years.
What's the Chiefs?
They've still got 7 years in Arrowhead, but the way they're talking, I expect the Chiefs to be in Kansas City, Kansas, after 7 years. So,
New Mexico Rattlers, send them there. San Antonio somethings. Go check the Tigers Mets box score if you want to see something interesting with the Tigers pitcher.
Today?
This, yes, I don't want to jinx anything, so this would be a funny one. 4 walks off.
Yeah, they had a proposed stadium in the Crossroads Art District. Yeah.
Oh. My guy Matt
So, yeah.
Manning dealing. Okay.
Lindor's hitting .045 on the season.
Rough start for him. Another team that is always fun to talk about right now are the Baltimore Orioles, who obviously last year made a playoff push, made the postseason in 23, and came really close in 2022. They've brought up a number of number one top prospects, not only in their own pipeline, but just like MLB ranking top prospects. And then I looked at their AAA team the other day, and I realized that they are still loaded for a while because the top 5 in the batting order that I looked at the other day was Jackson Holliday, number 1 Major League Baseball prospect. Connor Norby, which is the organization's number 6. He wasn't in the top 100, but the organization's number 6. Eston Kjerstad, who is a 31 Major League
I met
Baseball.
him.
Really?
Yeah, when A&M played Arkansas.
Okay. Kobe Mayo is the number 29 Major League Baseball prospect. And then their DH that game was Kyle Stowers, who is on the 40-man and had 7 home runs this spring. So the top 5 in that batting order is probably going to make it. And they're probably going to be really good players because they're all already really good players. They've outscored their opponents in the first 5 games 65-48, which does leave some pitching to be desired, but I kind of feel like the state of AAA baseball right now is very lacking in pitching. It feels
That's
very
what free
like
agency is for.
exactly. It feels very Chicago Cubsy, like 2016-esque to me, where they're like, hey, we're gonna go out and build the best prospect lineup we can, and then we'll trade for pitching, we'll free agent sign pitching, we'll go find like major league pitching in the majors, and we'll just develop hitters like crazy. Like this feels like the same year that Chris Bryant came up. It feels like that lineup with Chicago, and that feels like exactly what's happening with Baltimore at the moment.
Chris freaking Bryant.
So the Tides have also played every game on the road so far. So they went 4-1 and hit like 20. They had like a 20-run box score the other day, all on the road. They've yet to make a home game yet. So, you know, if you're ever in Norfolk, go watch the Tides, I guess, because you're probably going to see some really good ball happening.
I was thinking a little like Houston Astros, like, hey, let's tank all these years, just absolutely suck, and then let's look at all these draft picks, just boom.
Yeah, I think that the main reason I connected them more to Chicago is because Houston spent several of those draft picks on trying to bring in pitchers that either just didn't pan out or they found pitching later in the draft. They're like, this guy is randomly good in the Dominican. Like, let's sign him. Whereas like these guys are all like American-born hitters, and it's just like,
yeah,
okay.
I still can't believe y'all didn't win one with Cole.
Can we not right now?
I'm sorry. He had so much aura in Houston. Like the beard, bro. we gotta bring up aura. It's a real thing.
2019 was a special thing, and I thought that was going to be the only
Steven
time.
Strasburg, save us.
I thought for sure that was the only time in my lifetime I would see a playoff series where the Astros lost every home game and won every road game was going to happen. And then something else happened last year. So right now I'm out on this conversation. Is that LeBron James is a thumb?
Oh, my sunshine.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, but
stupid.
It's a shame that didn't happen. You were correct.
Yeah,
dude, he was like I saw his stats the other day, like after he was for something, and they were like crazy. It was like CC Sabathia when he got traded to whoever he went to, that
Milwaukee,
the Brewers.
Yeah,
it was like his stats that year.
Basically unhittable.
Texas versus Houston.
What do you guys got? No, you wanna kick us off with something?
Man, what's going on? Recent news. Let's look at recent events. I'm kidding. Let's talk about Texas real quick.
Let's talk about Texas real quick.
We unfortunately lost Josh Young to a fractured wrist because of a Phil Maton Houston terrorist. Hit
Who's
him.
not on our payroll.
Nah, but he still has
We don't
ties
know that.
to the
We don't know that.
yeah. We don't know that. We don't know that.
Okay.
It might come out. Mike Fears might come out in like 2 or 3 years and whistleblow the whole thing.
So does that mean Carlos Beltran was on y'all's payroll in 2017 still?
Nope.
Who knows? All the Twitter comments make me think he's still on Houston payroll. They're all still an Astro at heart. Thanks for this. Just Houston fans.
Bro, it's so funny, bro. Houston, Texas beef is so funny, man.
Like I'm
so glad we're good again.
I've never been this distraught over an injury, I don't think. Like DeGrom's injury didn't hit me this hard last year. Like I sat there and I was like, oh my gosh, Young's like putting it together against righties. Like this is gonna be a really good year for him. I look up at my screen for a second, look back down. He's just like in pain. I'm like, what happened?
What was it? Because Maton's so curveball, like sweeper.
Maton threw a fastball high and inside. He was terrible. He wasn't locating anything.
He hit like 3 people, didn't he?
I got so many arguments on Twitter over this because I said, why are you throwing a high and inside fastball when you haven't controlled anything this game? He'd already walked 2 people and hit 2 people. I'm like, why are we throwing a high and inside fastball? And they're like, well, Young swung at it, so it was a good pitch. It was in the batter's box with Young. The only reason he followed through the swing is because his wrist was fractured. He couldn't stop it. They're like, it wouldn't have hit him if he didn't swing.
Did he think it was like a curveball, like it was fastball track, and then it was going to tunnel in?
It started like top right of the box, and then just ride on it.
It rode instead of broke.
It rode straight into the box.
Dang.
It was, and my thing is, if a guy's already hit 2 people like that, and he's faced more than 3 to 4 batters, take him out.
Take him out.
Don't risk someone getting injured because you don't want to waste a pitcher. Like that, it was just ridiculous. And they kept him in after that. He ended up
an idiot.
He ended up walking Josh Smith, who took the rest of the at bat for Young. So he walks him, and then I don't remember what happened next. It's just so upsetting. And I had a guy talking to me. He was like, "This isn't really going to affect y'all that much. Like y'all are still going to make the wild card." I was like, "Dude, we almost missed the playoffs last year, and we needed every game we got out of him." He's like, it's just an okay third baseman. I was like, he's been the best hitter on our team, and he's the best defender we can put at that position. Like, losing an all-star third baseman is a big deal, in my opinion.
That's a problem. Does Foscue just slide in there? Like, what's the plan at third base right now?
No. Foscue is going to platoon at first. Ezekiel Duran and Josh Smith are going to platoon at third.
Who's Foscue platooning with?
Jared Walsh, who
okay. I forgot that he's there.
Might be back. By the way, we got to get some confirmation on this.
Yeah, but, we might move Nate Lowe to get a.
I don't think we're doing that.
Nate Lowe's still on the IL, right?
Yeah, Foscue isn't a good enough defender to play third. He can't play second. His defense is so bad. Like that's why he's at first called up right now.
Right, but at third you don't have to play. You don't have to be as rangy at third as you do at
you don't have to be as. Yeah, you don't have to be. He's the worst option we can put there defensively, and he's more of a. I don't know how he profiles it. He's not like a power hitter. He's also not some high average hitter, but he's got a good eye, I guess.
I've never seen this guy at all, so I'm actually looking forward to kind of like seeing what he's got.
He was good in Double-A. He's like one of the first prospects I heard about. He's not the first one I followed. The first one I really followed heavily was like Evan Carter, Jack Leiter. Like I followed those 2. And then of course I followed Langford. And now I'm kind of on the Sebastian Walcott train, trying to catch everything I can from single A or high A to see of him. So we need to call it Mark. I was thinking, let's just leave Foscue down, call it Mark Church since we still have a pitcher slot. That's what I thought we should have done, because I think Mark Church will factor in more than Foscue is going to.
Go have an extra
relief pitcher.
pitcher spot.
Yeah. I think you can have 14 on the roster. We have 13.
No, it's 13 and 13.
Or you can have 13 and we have 12, I think. Something like that. I thought.
That's wild.
I saw something the other day and I thought it said you could have 14.
It's supposed to be 13 and 13. Unless there's like a time rule, like this closest like opening day, you're allowed to have an extra one or something like that. But it's under normal rules, it's 13-13.
I'd call up Church I'd call up Church or what's the other dude's name? Kelly over Latz.
I think every team, if you had the option to have 14 pitchers, you'd carry 14 pitchers. I'd rather have 14 pitchers. I'd rather have an extra arm in the bullpen.
Latz is bad, but Leclerc pisses me off. It's like every year he starts off, he has to refine his mechanics. And like, you can't have him as a closer.
I'm pretty sure his ERA right now is like 20 something.
Join the club.
We were up 4-1 against the Rays, and like I thought we might lose it. Like I thought he gave up the tying shot last night. I don't know.
It's bad.
Maybe he should find out his mechanics in AAA, and we have a guy that doesn't need to find out their mechanics every start of the year on the Major League roster. And there's a lot of people that defend him on Twitter. They're like, look at his stats, look at these stats. I don't care when he's going to blow the first 5 save opportunities he gets. Like, I want to win those games.
I feel that.
I don't know.
Anyways, moving along.
Texas versus Houston.
We have the first slot of the Silver Boot series.
Is it 4-game or 3-game series?
4-game.
So this is a 4-game and then a 3-game in Houston right afterwards.
Dude, we got a rough first stretch of games. Holy crap. Hold up. We've got
Oakland
Cubs
after.
Yeah, we got Oakland. Well, that's like, I think that's the only decent. So we started off with Chicago, who I think is going to be pretty good this year. Tampa, who should be good. Houston, Oakland, Houston, Detroit, Atlanta, Seattle, Cincinnati, Washington. I think that's it. Detroit and Oakland are like the 2 give-me's, I think.
We went Yankees, Toronto, at Rangers, at Royals,
Okay, but
and then Rangers at home,
chill out with the
Braves at home. Huh?
Let's chill out with the Rangers. I'd rather. That's basically a home game for y'all, and then it's switched if we're at the other place. Like, okay, let's be real.
Either way, road team and home team, Rangers and Rangers, with the KC split in the middle, and then the Braves right after the Rangers. So it's both teams are kind of a good little April test here.
Oh God, I hate the Astros so much, bro. It's like my blood's boiling and I'm shaking. Let me tell you something. I hate, and every fiber of my being behind the word hate with the capital H, the Houston Astros, bro. I hate them more than the Philadelphia Eagles, and those are some of the worst SOBs in the world. Okay, y'all's fan base, come on. I just hate y'all, and I can't wait. I can't wait for this series.
We didn't have a snap for him, but Bobby Witt, love that guy. He's raking.
Yeah, let's just change the subject.
I heard Royals, and I'm a big Bobby Witt guy because he looks like he's from Cass County. So
he does look like that. No, I thought we were 3rd on your hate power ranking. What changed?
Proceed. Who's
hey, give me a second.
Like last year at this time, we were talking like you had Yankees, Eagles, Astros.
Oh, well, yeah. You want to know what happened around this time last year? You didn't have a B word as your pitcher, as your ace that has to hit our best hitter, just so he can get off of the mound, just so he doesn't have to face our lineup every game, every single game. He has pitched. I can't stand that, and I can't stand y'all's fans, bro. I cannot stand y'all's fans. It's like, oh, we won 2 World Series. Okay, bro. Like, awesome, cool.
I agree with that.
They're not the best in the league. We're not the best in the league. Now, some Ranger fans came out of the woodworks from 2010, 2011, 2016, and started talking crap. I don't talk crap on Twitter or Instagram. I might talk crap with internally, but I don't go out of my way on Twitter to be like, "Oh, Astros suck." I might retweet some stuff because it's funny, but like one of y'all's like we brought it up. One of y'all's fans predicted that Adolis was gonna die on I-30, bro. He was gonna get in a car accident. Like what? And now, let's bring this up. By the way, Adolis has to be using steroids.
Dude,
yeah,
shit.
y'all would know something about cheating, wouldn't you? Yeah, yeah.
When you said the other day, this is what happens when like you're on top and like first time, I was sitting there like, yeah, but the Astros actually cheated. Like Adolis isn't cheating. Which I understood what you mean. I don't know. It's so stupid because they like you can tell.
My point was is that somebody was going to latch on to something no matter what the case is. There's no proof of anything happening during the World Series.
The latch on thing, I thought it was just going to be that no one cared about the Diamondbacks Rangers World Series, but now the steroids thing's funny. And the part that makes it funny is just because like you can tell some of them believe it. Like they actually think he's on roids. I had a guy trying to explain to me that if Bonds and them could get away with it, why couldn't Adolis? I was like, we're going from 90s testing to like 2024, man.
Just
like,
use it to coat, man. It's okay. It's okay.
But
I mean, heck, Josh Reddick had a piece of confetti stuck to his chest, and everyone thought that was a wiretap. So, like, a guy who played for the Dodgers.
I'm in shambles, by the way. They took out Matt Manning.
Oh no!
Yeah,
did he give it up?
No, he didn't give it up. He was just at 90 pitches in
okay.
Going into the sixth.
All right, well, let's see if they can piece it together.
Well, they're almost at 7 innings.
So we've got a 4-game slot. I plan on going on Monday if I'm off. Getting the Evan Carter ALCS catch bobblehead. That'll be fun.
2 more innings.
Nice.
No, grab me one too. Take your like, bro. Just take your sister.
I told you to go with me, and you don't want to go.
No, I can't. I have school. I'll pay.
I've got school too.
Noah, bro, take your sister and get me a bobblehead.
Who's the problem pitchers? Do y'all have that set up yet?
Bradford, probably Gray, and then Dunning, Heaney.
How'd Bradford look all right? Has he pitched yet?
Bradford did not look like good in spring training, but that first game he pitched, he did look decent after giving up the 2-run bomb. Like I was kind of pissed that he was our number 2 starter for some reason. But I did say Gray for that second game. I need to know where Lorenzen's at. There is a slight chance he comes in and pitches that second game. They talked about they're probably going to set up a 6-man rotation because we've got 17 straight games in a row. So they're gonna go with a 6-man for that. So Lorenzen could pitch the second game. Just keep that in mind. Nope, it's been announced as Gray. I'm completely wrong. I will never speak on this again.
I'm so ready to move on from John Gray. I'm so ready for it, man.
He's either the best pitcher or he's
gonna get look. Here's what John Gray does, and I don't know if I've said this before. He's gonna give a home run up, whether it be a grand slam or a one-run home run. It's inevitable. Number 2, he's gonna get injured once a month because he has a little bitty blister on his hand.
He does get
and he has to sit out for a couple weeks and screw us over because we need our starters to eat as many innings as they can. Because when it comes to our bullpen, Jesus H.
Hey, man. I like our bullpen this year. I thought they've done well. Robertson are so much fun to watch. David Robertson is awesome.
And my goat, Josh Boers. But anyways.
Do you think we're traded for Shane Bieber?
We're already on trading for starting pitching talk. Like we're already there in the season.
We don't need another.
Okay, we've been in that talk though. Like they were in for Cease.
Yeah, but that was preseason, brother. Like we're talking like 5 games in. We're making trades right now for like an ace. Like that's where we're at.
Like, Shane Bieber.
The price for that would be so high right now.
Give him Foscue.
So Hunter Brown and Cody Bradford tomorrow. That should be fun.
I hope they kill Hunter Brown.
Whoa!
Something about him, man.
I love Hunter Brown. We're currently listed as
Dies.
to be determined on Saturday, but I would
Swear to God, if
95.
Justin Verlander, if just it's like the tank music on Left 4 Dead. It's like, bro, I swear, if Justin Verlander.
No. First start of the year, Justin Verlander getting pieced up would make me happy.
With two families.
That's gonna be JP France. I'd almost be certain. Like,
Oh, I
a
hate
lot.
JP France.
You hate all
name.
of them.
What a dumb name.
I like Javier.
And then Queso Blanco versus Dane Dunning on Sunday.
Bro's parents named him Queso.
No, his name's Ronnel, but we call him Queso. Ronnel Blanco, he's Queso. And then Monday is Fromber and Haney. So I know Noah's already.
Wait, you said that's Monday or Sunday?
That's Monday.
Oh my.
Man, how did
I'm
Queso Blanco
I'm gonna rush the field and just like RKO Fromber Valdez.
Dude, he's gonna pull out one of them shoulder lasers and execute you.
God, I hate him. I hate Fromber.
In real talk, that is the like real guy I hate on the Astros. It's Fromber. Like, I don't actually.
To be fair,
to
be fair, when Fromber starts like squatting on the mound and like.
He is the most over emotional,
and he gets like really. Gets over emotional, and he starts like. It drives me nuts. So I kind of get it.
We already lost. I might as well throw at the other team.
I still don't think that's like just.
Even though I can't get past 3 innings, just let me start hitting everybody.
I don't think that's the idea.
Just start hitting people after a home run's given up. Like it.
No, you still got your Fromber bobble?
I do.
Yeah, is he over there on the?
It's right here behind my Joey Gallo bobblehead.
Is he in the box still? I think I see the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's behind the Lysol in the furniture polish.
Mine's
Joey Gallo.
Mine's up here somewhere. I think it's right. I think it's this one.
Yeah, I saw the Joey Gallo bomb.
I miss him. He should have gone to the Rockies.
If only.
First 540-foot bomb in history.
Anything else we need to hash out before we call this case closed?
I'm good.
We're good.
I will talk to y'all after the this thing, because I do have to bring something up on the Gallo situation.
Oh boy, I can't wait. Well, I guess that's going to conclude it for this week's episode of Swing for Contact. Would love to hear your take on the first week of the season. What's your favorite storyline going into it? Show off that gold hat, baby. Rangers, Astros, starting up. 7 games coming up over the next week and a half. Should be a fun time for all of us, I know. But the rest of the baseball world is having a good time as well. See you next time. Goodbye.